Why do some people crave challenges, while others thrive on teamwork or seek influence over others? In the 1960s, psychologist David McClelland proposed a theory that helps decode these differences. His three needs theory of motivation, also known as the learned needs theory, focuses on the idea that motivation is shaped by life experiences and cultural influences, not just biology or hierarchy. In this video, we'll explore what McClelland's theory is all about, explain each of the three motivational needs, show how the theory applies in the workplace, and reflect on why it matters for today's leaders. What it is and how it works. McClelland's theory suggests that every person is driven by a dominant combination of three learned needs: need for achievement, need for power, and need for affiliation. These needs develop over time based on individual experiences, particularly in early life, education, and culture. Unlike Maslow's hierarchy, McClelland didn't see these needs as stages or levels. Instead, they coexist, but one usually dominates behavior. This theory is part of the content motivation theories, which focus on what motivates people, rather than how motivation occurs, as in process theories. McClelland's approach has been widely applied in business, especially in leadership development, job design, and team dynamics. Each need explained. Need for achievement. People high in this need are motivated by challenges, goal setting, and personal success. They prefer tasks that are neither too easy nor impossibly difficult and tend to seek feedback on their performance. They are self-motivated, enjoy solving problems, and often dislike relying on others. In the workplace. Thrive in roles with measurable outcomes, sales, consulting, entrepreneurship. Prefer merit-based advancement. Can struggle in environments lacking autonomy or clear metrics. Need for power. This need reflects a desire to influence, control, or have an impact on others. It comes in two forms. Personal power, seeking power for self-interest or dominance. Institutional/social power, using power to organize, lead, and drive change for a collective purpose. Those high in social power tend to become strong, ethical leaders, while those focused on personal power may create toxic dynamics. In the workplace. Motivated by leadership roles, persuasion, and decision-making. Thrive in politics, management, or executive positions. Can be valuable change agents, or disruptive if unmanaged. Need for affiliation. People high in this need seek harmonious relationships, belonging, and social approval. They value being liked and feel most satisfied when part of a team or community. These individuals avoid conflict and may sacrifice results to maintain peace. In the workplace. Thrive in HR, customer service, team-based environments. Motivate through inclusion, praise, and group success. May struggle in competitive or highly independent roles. How it applies in business settings. McClelland's theory is especially useful for job design, hiring decisions, and leadership development. Understanding someone's dominant need helps managers tailor roles and incentives that truly motivate. Example, building a project team. Assign someone with high achievement to lead performance-critical tasks. Involve a person with high affiliation to manage team morale and communication. Let someone high in power present results to leadership or manage stakeholders. This model is also helpful in career coaching and employee development, allowing individuals to identify their internal drivers and align them with career paths. Why leaders must understand McClelland's motivation needs. Great leadership isn't about one-size-fits-all incentives. Understanding McClelland's framework allows leaders to delegate wisely, assign roles that match people's inner drives. Motivate effectively, use feedback, recognition, or authority depending on the individual. Develop future leaders, recognize the difference between personal and social power. Build stronger teams, balance achievement, power, and affiliation to avoid silos or friction. Motivated teams aren't born, they're built by understanding what makes people tick. How it relates to other content-based motivation theories. McClelland's model fits neatly into the broader category of content motivation theories, and it shares conceptual space with Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Both identify internal needs, but Maslow sees them as a progression. McClelland views them as coexisting traits shaped by life experience. Herzberg's two-factor theory. Herzberg separates satisfaction and dissatisfaction, while McClelland dives deeper into individual differences in what people find motivating. Alderfer's ERG theory. Like McClelland, ERG theory allows for flexibility between needs, existence, relatedness, growth, but focuses more on regression than dominance. What sets McClelland apart is his focus on learned, personality-driven motivations, making it especially relevant for leadership and talent management. Pros and cons of the theory. Pros. Practical and business-friendly, easy to apply in hiring, development, and management. Individual-centric, recognizes that people are wired differently, not all motivated the same way. Flexible, works across cultures, industries, and organizational levels. Cons. Requires observation and assessment. Dominant needs aren't always obvious and may shift over time. Doesn't address basic needs. Unlike Maslow, it doesn't include physical or safety-related motivations. Potential for misuse, if misunderstood, can lead to stereotyping or poor role assignments. Conclusion: motivation is personal and learned. McClelland's 3 motivation needs theory reminds us that motivation isn't universal, it's personal and shaped by life experiences. In a world where emotional intelligence, people-first leadership, and personalized management styles are more important than ever, this model offers a practical framework for unlocking performance. By recognizing whether someone is driven by achievement, power, or affiliation, leaders can make smarter decisions, design more fulfilling jobs, and build teams that bring out the best in each other. Because when people work in alignment with what internally drives them, the results don't just improve, they multiply.